These highlights are brought to you by Eastern Propane, your local hometown propane dealer. Call 827-3000 or go to easternpropane.com. Top of the first, Sam Griner, the Sparta catcher. She can hit, she rockets a shot, skips past the outfielder, and Sparta takes a 1-0 lead over Pope John. Pope John pitcher Rachel Senator avoids further damage, handles the comebacker as Sparta would strand runners on the corners. Bottom first we go, Kristen Carter with a bunt that will put runners on first and second, nobody out for Pope John. They're playing the bunting game, folks. Amanda Kent lays down the bunt. On the arrow, she goes to second. That'll score a run. And folks, we are tied at 1 apiece at Pope John High School. Megan Prettyman ground out to second base. Kristen Carter beats the throw home. And Pope John grabs a 2-1 lead. Jill Black ground out. Good play at second base, but the run does score. It's 3-1 Pope John after 1 inning in this key SCIL battle. All right, top second, Pope John pitcher Rachel Senator picks up 2 strikeouts to keep Sparta at bay. Bottom second, Katie Miele, leadoff hitter for Pope John, slaps a base hit, and the Lady Lions have their 4th run of the game. They go up 4-1 over Sparta. Sparta pitcher Sarah Fletcher induces the ground out as Pope John strands 2 base runners up 4-1. Top third, Pope John pitcher Rachel Senator induces the ground out as Sparta would strand a base runner. Bottom third, Sparta pitcher Sarah Fletcher with the K right here as Pope John goes down 1-2-3. Top of the fourth, it appears to be a pitching duel now. The ground out to end the inning as Rachel Senator continues to keep Sparta at bay. Bottom 4, Sparta catcher Sam Griner guns the runner out at second for out number 3. Folks, she's a good catcher and a pitcher. Top 5, Sparta bases loaded. Senator big strikeout, out number 2. Then the ground out capped off by a good scoop at first base, and Sparta will leave the bases loaded, ladies and gentlemen. Bottom 6, Pope John looking for one more insurance run. Caitlin Whalen base hit, scores a run. Make it 5-1 Pope John over their crosstown rivals, Sparta. All right, top 7, Pope John pitcher Rachel Senator gets the final out. Manufacturing runs the key to victory for Pope John. They beat Sparta in a key SCIL matchup. Your final, 5-1.
We knew that she threw outside because she did like a screwball, so we just basically like took it to right field.
We really just tried to work the pitcher and just make her tired, so then she would give us our pitch that we wanted to hit.
The hitters are great. Like, we had to take all the pitches to right field because she's a lefty pitcher. There's a lot of screwballs, but we practiced that a lot, so we just, I don't know, we did our thing. It was good.
I got a lot of team speed on this team, and if we put the ball down, we can make things happen. It's up, it's up to us to, to jump out quick, and then hopefully our bats will start coming along.
Rachel Senator gets the win for these Lady Lions of Pope John. Among her big highlights in this victory, working out of a no-out bases-loaded jam in the 5th inning.
It's obviously really nerve-wracking, like, being in that situation, but you kind of, like, as a pitcher, just need to learn how to work out of those things. But obviously you have to depend on your defense, and they did great too, so.
She's coming along, and once she gets in a groove, she's going to be fine. Rachel will keep us in a lot of games.
So after a tough loss to High Point on opening day, Lady Lions of Pope John bounced back in a big way, beating their crosstown rivals, Sparta.
This is probably one of the biggest wins that we'll hopefully have this season. Our loss to High Point really brought us down, but this really just brings up our morale a lot.
Our team morale was so low, like, in the beginning because we were expecting to be at High Point, but now we're having momentum and stuff back, so we'll do great now.
Sparta wants to beat us, and we want to beat Sparta. It's an in-town rivalry. I mean, that's the best thing, and the kids, they're friends. Some of the girls play with each other in the summertime and stuff like that. So it's bragging rights, and it's a good rivalry.
Coach Frank Hanning of Pope John has nothing but praise for the SCIL.
The SCIL is a good league, okay? We may not have the #1 team in the state, but I try to go out and play tough competition, and I see other teams. And from top to bottom, our league is one of the better leagues in the state. I don't care what anybody says. I just believe it. I mean, we don't have any games. Maybe once in a while you might get a runaway game, but most of the games are pretty well fought, right down to the last out.